Hi, everybody.
Good
Alicia,
morning.
are you translating, Alicia?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't know. One second. I will add you. Alicia, ви розмовляєте українською?
так. I'm impressed. You know Ukrainian all this time.
Трохи, трохи.
Oh my God.
Не дуже добре. All
Дуже
right.
дуже.
Дякую. All right, you're in the box. Uh, we are learning about the realms and death. By the way, why are we learning this subject? Anybody?
We learn about this and we know it's very terrible and we will have a wish for enlightenment as soon as possible.
That's pretty good. We're learning about this because if you don't see emptiness, this is where you're going.
Yeah, that's true.
Eventually, I mean, according to Buddhism, eventually. Maybe not next life, but if you're in the wheel, eventually you'll have to go back to hell. I mean, it's very hard. I mean, only bodhicitta or um, getting very close to seeing emptiness directly can really stop you. Okay? All right. I know it's very exciting. Your death. Um, Loan, please read first question. Class 8, course 8.
Yes. Name the four different kinds of kelp
Kalpas.
in kelp kelp kelp
No, kalpas.
kelp
Not kel. Kalpa.
uh, kalpa.
Yeah, in Tibetan it becomes kel because
Yeah.
the L. Yeah. But in
Okay.
Sanskrit it's just kalpa. Yeah, what are the four kinds of kalpas?
Um. The 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 end of destroyer. De- Destruction.
Yeah. Destruction. Yep, that's one.
Um. The end of information. Information.
Formation.
Yeah.
That's it.
Formation. Yeah.
Yep,
Formation.
formation, destruction. Formation is first, destruction's last. What's in the middle? Uh, continuation and intermediate, right? I
Yeah.
think. I think. Uh, okay. Somebody read this. Slow on, read it, please.
Yeah. At the end of destruction.
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 Yep. Read the Tibetan too. Thank you.
Chick chick by Kelpa.
Yeah, Kelpa in Tibetan. Good. Yeah, Jikpa means to end or fall apart or destroy. Mm-hmm. Formation, look. Go ahead, read all of this.
The end of formation. Jakpe Kelpa.
Yeah, say eon.
Eon.
Yeah, good. Yeah, Chakpa means to form or condense or attach. I don't know, depends. Pakchak, formation of seeds. Duchak, attachment, desire, attachment. Um, there's more. Sokchak, life that forms, the formation of life. Anyway, yeah, formation. Chakpe kelpa. Next. Go on.
At the end of continuation.
Eon.
Eon.
Yeah,
The eon. Yeah. Nepe Kelpa.
correct. Nepe. What does nepa mean here?
Nepa. I mean continue.
Basically, it stays, it keeps
Uh,
existing. Nepa exists.
yeah.
Yeah. Stays, continues, exists. Good. Oh, oh yeah, it's not intermediate here. There is an intermediate eon. But anyway, read this.
Yeah. At the great eon. Kelpa Chenpo.
Kelpachampo, yeah. It means yeah, it's made of these other ones put together. All right, good. Mac,
Yeah, hello teacher and everyone.
I love your businesswoman photo.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
Wait, what's your business? What do you do?
Yeah, I do in for e-commerce.
Oh, e-commerce.
Yeah, e-commerce website. Yeah,
Oh,
e-commerce app. Yeah.
oh, what did they sell?
I sell FMCG, the grocery, mom kids baby products.
Groceries?
Yes.
Oh, and what products?
Mm, dairy and egg, milk, like Amazon. Yeah.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
And-
and some product for moms.
oh, from
Diary.
mom.
Yeah.
Oh, in
Yeah.
Vietnam or all around the world or where?
Yeah, in Vietnam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, read this.
Yeah. Describe the events that open and close the eons of destruction. Tibetan track in Tibetan from the root text.
Oof. I guess is it list? Well, just anybody. What are some of the things that happen um in the Eon of Destruction? There's like a huge fire that destroys all the hell realms. And it destroys everything up to the first formless realm. And it destroys the whole world. All the oceans dry up, and then the world bursts into flames. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah. Here it is. Read this, Mac, please.
Yes. Yeah. The aeon of destruction starts from the point when there are no more beings taking birth into the hell, called no respite. It lasts up to the point that the outer world has come to its end.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess that the hells don't get destroyed. the hells. People stop taking births
Mm.
in the hells, and then there's a fire that destroys the outer world. Excuse me. Read this, Mac. Can you read this?
Uh, uh, for the Uchen or Tibetan only?
Yeah, can you read the Uchen? I forget.
No, no. uh, I
Okay.
just, yeah,
Read down here.
yeah. Trích Tây Khao Bà Yêu Wa Yi Si Pa Mê Nề Nu Se Pa.
Yeah, good. Jikpe Kalpa, the Eon of Destruction, Nielwayi is when the hell realms, um, Sipa, uh, it could be people in it, or it could be exists. Me no longer exists. Um, and then the nu, um, this means the world. Okay, the literally the container, but it means the world. Sepa comes to its end, ends, gets destroyed, disappears. Something like that. Okay, now we're talking about the fire. Okay, good job, Mac. Who's next? Anastasia Komenko? Can you read this? I forget. No? Maybe? I guess not. Hanna Diachenko?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
The physical worlds can be destroyed by fire, water, or wind. Describe how the world ends when it is destroyed by fire.
Great. I already said it. Does anyone remember? No? There's a huge fire. Um, no, I think there's like several suns appear, and it gets so hot on Earth that the all the water dries up, and then the world bursts into flames, and that fire burns all the way into the first form realm. The first, yeah, and everything burns up and gets destroyed. Something like that. Yeah, seven suns. Yeah, here we go. I'll read it. 19 intermediate eons after the opening of the eon of destruction, the great pleasure beings begin to stop sending rain at its proper time. All vegetation and forests of Zambu continent dry up and die. After an extremely long period of time, a second sun rises in the sky, creating tremendous heat. All the lesser bodies of water in small ponds turn dry. This leads to the rising of a third sun, which causes all the streams and rivers to evaporate. A fourth sun rises, and even the huge lake, never warm, disappears. Then comes the fifth sun, drying the great outer sea as well. With the rising of a sixth sun, the four continents and Mount Supreme dissolve in a cloud of smoke. Finally, a seventh sun comes, engulfing the world in a single flame, destroying it in fire. This fire then triggers a parallel fire in the first concentration level. The mansions of this first level, empty of inhabitants by this time, are burned completely. It is not actually the fire in the desire realm that burns down the mansions here, for they are separate levels. All this requires another intermediate eon, so that the eon of destruction requires 20 intermediate eons. Yeah. All right. Great times. Milan,
Yes.
read this.
Describe the event.
Describe.
Describe
Yeah.
the event that open and close the eon of formation Tibetan tract in Tibetan from the root
Text.
that
No. Text.
text.
Correct. Very good. Yeah, describe the events that open and close the eon of formation. Didn't we already talk about that? Isn't that the discs of wind and gold and water and then the earth and then the sun and the moon discs? Isn't that what that is? Oh, 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 interesting. Okay. Read this, Milan.
Yes, an eon of formation begins from the rising of the first central wind on up
Gentle, gentle.
central wind on up to the birth of a single living being within the hell of no respite.
Good. Say single.
Single.
Good. Yeah, so it is the wind, the first wind, all the way up to when someone's born in the lowest hell. So it's the opposite in destruction, right? Like first being stopped being born in the lowest hell. How's your Uchen, Milan?
Yes. Chắc bà thằng bồi lung nề nì. Nhiều quầy xích bày qua tùa
War, sipe.
bề
Can't be war after a genitive.
qua
Not, it cannot be war. It is not war.
quầy
No. Hard.
tha tù
After a genitive, it can't. It has to be the beginning of the word, therefore par. Pardu. Until Chakbe Tangpo, the first eon of formation, um, the wind of it, all the way to the all the way until a being is born in hell. There's a being in the lowest hell. All right. You're welcome. Oh my God, there's a bunch more. Um, Alexandra Kovalchuk. Kovalchuk?
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I know. I'm so quick to read and respond. Sorry for that. I will try to slow down. So, shall I read only what? Just
It's
the
very, it's okay. You don't have to slow down that much. Obviously, your brain is moving at very fast speeds. Read this.
The eon of continuation continues for 20 intermediate eons. Describe the length of an intermediate eon.
Wait, what do you do for work?
I'm an English teacher, so I like doing some teaching.
That's it? What else?
Yeah, mainly yes, that is.
How many
What
languages do you speak?
Fluently Ukrainian, Russian, English, learning some Tibetan, know some Spanish and German, but don't speak well.
Where are you learning Tibetan? Just in my class?
With Anastasia Panitova, and yeah.
Oh, yeah, hang out with her. You'll be good. Okay, good. The eon of continuation continues for 20 intermediate eons. Describe the length of an intermediate eon. How do you find the length of an intermediate eon? Doesn't it depend on the age of a human going from an average of 10,000 years to an average of 10 years? Isn't that how it works? Yeah, that's right. Read this, Kovalchuk.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. One intermediate eon consists of the period during which average lifespans drop from an inestimable
Yeah.
inestimate number of years down to when the spans of life are only 10 years. There are 18 other intermediate eons after that, each consisting of an increase in lifespans up to 80,000 years, followed by a decrease back to 10.
Mhm.
Last of all is one intermediate eon, which is another increase alone. How far is the increase? Up until they are 80,000 long.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Uh, Alexandra, I teach Tibetan grammar on Tuesdays at 11 o'clock, Arizona time. Do you know about this class?
Um, I suppose I've heard about that, but yeah, thanks for reminding me that. And yeah, probably I should stick around.
Here's the link. It is free. All right. I'll put it in the chat.
Oh, thank you so much.
Come if you want to learn Tibetan fast. All right.
Mhm.
All
Yeah, I
right.
got it.
All right, cool. Great. Mm, okay, now we got to describe the length of a great eon. Maria,
Hello.
how was your time away?
Working, busy, businesswoman. Not
I
my business though, somebody else.
definitely, definitely none of my business. Read this.
Thus, we can say that the process of the world's formation goes on for 20 intermediate eons. This formation of the world, then its destruction, and the state that follows this destruction are all equal in duration. Each lasts for 20 intermediate eons. As for the fourth and final type of eon, one great eon is made of 80 of these intermediate eons.
Yeah,
This is, yeah, advanced math.
the math is kind of impossible too because the math is based on a slope that can't really be determined because people go from an average age, which is inestimable, down to 10 years. And there's, unless you have some kind of equation to determine that length of time of of the decrease or increase, it's impossible to really get the the span of time. Do you understand?
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's based on an average lifespan of the people at that time. But yeah, so a great eon um is 80 intermediate eons, right? Um, because it's four groups of 20 intermediate eons, right? Here we go. Thus, we can say that the process of the world's formation goes on for 20 intermediate eons. This formation of the world, then its destruction, and the state that follows destructions are all equal in duration for 20 intermediate eons, right? Formation, 20. Destruction, 20. Post-destruction, 20. Did we miss one? Slash for 20 minutes. As for the fourth and final type of eon, uh, Isn't there only three stated here? I think one is continuation, but he doesn't say it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Formation, continuation, destruction, post-destruction. 20 each. That's a great eon. Methinks. All right. There's more math, which I don't mind. Okay. Thanks, Mariana. Anastasia Panaitova.
What is a length of time that a person must accumulate the collection of merit and wisdom to become a Buddha? Tibetan track in Tibetan from the root text.
Yeah. So in Sanskrit, they made names. So in English, we say 1, 10, 100, 1,000. Then we say 10,000, 100,000, million, like that. So in Sanskrit and then Tibetan, they made a name for each order of 10. Okay? So 10, 10 to the first power is 10. 10 to the second power is 100. 10 to the third power is 1,000, like that. Right? 10 to the sixth is a million, 10 to the ninth is a billion, 10 to the 12th is a trillion, 10 to the 15th is a quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion, like that. All right. So we have names for all of them too, but they're not separate names. I made a chart. Do you want to see it?
Yes, of course.
Well, the chart, I don't know if I can find it right now, but I made the chart from a dictionary entry in the Great Dictionary. I think I can find that. And it was kind of hard, but since I had so much free time, mm, uh, John, Ka, 25 John. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. The places, we say places in English too, right? Um, the 100 place, the 1,000 place, when you talk about numbers. What's Jukchu mean, Anastasia Panitova?
60.
Yeah, good. 60. The 60 places, meaning the six exponents of 10. Okay, 10 to the 1, 10 to the 2. All right. And here they are. I guess you can't call it 10 because 1 is in there. 1, 10, 100. Chick, chu, ga, dong, tree, boom. All right. I recommend memorizing at least to Chewa, which is 10 million. All right. For Tibetan students. And here it is. Here it is in the Tibetan. Here it is in Chinese. And then here it is in English. And the English has the Sanskrit too. All right. So like 10 to the 34th in Sanskrit, they called Indra. All right. There's a point to all this. You ready? So 10 to the 1 to the 60th, or 1 in its 60th place, or 10 with 59 zeros, they call countless. Here it is, Changme. But it doesn't mean it can't be counted. It's the name of the number. The number is called can't be counted. But it's a number, so it can be counted. It's just the name. Got it?
Yes.
All right. Now here's the answer. Who read this? Anastasia, you read.
A Buddha occurs from the act of accumulating merit and wisdom for a period of three countless numbers of these great eons. Countless refers to the number 10 followed by 59 zeros.
Yeah. Or the 60th place. The 60th place is 10 with 59 zeros because 10 is already the second place. 1 is the first. People mess that up too. They say it's 10 with, they say 10 to the 60th. It's not 10 to the 60th. It's 10 to the 59th. Or it's 1 with 60 zeros. All right? All right. I explained it. Read this, Anastasia.
Te tranme sum la sangya.
Translate. Hey,
That
yeah, the the number of that or what it takes for that is what it takes to be a Sangye.
Buddha
Yeah, it takes Chang Me Sum.
three period countless.
Yeah, but this isn't years. This is this many eons. And we already said how much an eon was, right? 80 intermediate eons. The length of time it took humans to become inestimable in age to 10 years, 20 times, times 4 or whatever. Then you times that by 10 with 60 zeros. And then you times that by 3. Math? Got it? All right. Well, I explained it. If you don't got it, I don't know. Is that a long time? Yes or no?
Well, it depends.
It depends. Depends on what.
I know this is a good answer to everything. It depends on who's asking.
Depends if you're a Buddha or not.
Yeah.
Uh, if you're a Buddha, nothing's a long time. Yes, it's an extremely long period of time. How long does it take to get enlightened if you study Tantra?
One lifetime.
Yeah, if you study well,
Yeah.
if you study really well, if you study and practice extremely well, like flying around the world for like 50 years straight, teaching every day and translating like hundreds of books that well. All right? So are those two contradictory? It taking one lifetime to get enlightened with Tantra and it taking the Buddha three three countless eons to do it?
I don't think so.
Yes or no, ma'am?
No,
No? So three countless eons isn't bigger than one?
it is.
So it would be contradictory, wouldn't it?
No.
No? Are you saying 1 and 2 are the same number?
No.
So then three countless eons is not the same as one.
Well, it isn't the same, but they could still be there at the same time.
How?
Seeds?
You're so close. I mean, she's not wrong. But how long have you been alive? How long have you existed? How about that?
Since time with no beginning.
Yeah, which is longer than three countless eons, right?
Yes.
So who knows? This lifetime is just the lifetime when all that merit that you did for infinite lives could accumulate, and then you could get enlightened. So it could be in this life, doesn't mean that it's not from countless eons of practice.
Mm, right.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, done.
Cool. Yeah, I have my hope back.
You're fine. Just relax. Uh, you don't have anything to worry about. Who's next? Kimchi, read this.
Yeah. Describe the
Describe,
period. Describe.
not pribe. Cribe.
Right. Describe.
Yes.
Yeah. The periods during which Buddhas appear in the world.
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 Yeah, good. Yeah. Buddhists wait till, okay, here's the thing about Buddhists. They can't come when it's too good. Okay? If it's too good, no one listens. It's like telling a rich person about renunciation or something. Usually it's hopeless. What did Jesus say it takes a rich person to go to heaven? Or what analogy did he use with the difficulty? Like threading a camel through a needle. All right? That's what he said. You have to study Bible. Come on. Meaning it's impossible. It's not impossible. It just means it's really hard, but it's supposed to sound really hard. So Buddhists don't come when people have it really good. They also don't come when people have it totally bad because they don't even have the energy or the time or ability to practice at all because it's too much. Okay? It has to be somewhere in the middle. That's why humans make great Buddhists because hell beings can't think straight because they're in so much pain. Animals are not smart enough. Hungry ghosts are too hungry. Um, and the devas and almost devas are too happy. They have too much bliss. They're okay. Humans are right in the middle. All right, read this, Kimchi.
Yes. Buddha never appeared while uh the average
Average.
life average lifespan is rising for during this period being far less disgust
Beings.
beings
Yeah, just read to
yeah,
here. Go ahead.
feel less disgust with the
Disgust.
cycle disgust
Yeah,
yeah yeah with the circle of life
that's good.
rather
That's good. That's good.
yeah
Thank you. Rather, they come during the time that starts from the drop of lifespans from 80,000 years, and which continues as they go down until 100 years is reached. Buddhas do not appear subsequent to this period, as lifespans are decreasing even further. Since the five degenerations have spread fairly wide by this time, beings then are not fit vessels to receive the teachings. Uh, yeah. Where are we now? What's the average lifespan now? What's the average lifespan in Poland, Mariana, for a
I
woman?
think it's around 70 or 70 something.
Is that more or less than 100 years?
Let me think. I think it's less.
Are there any Buddhas around?
Well, I am pretty sure there are.
Not in their classical form.
Yes.
Yeah, meaning, yeah, we've already slipped below the 100 year Mark. So they're like, bye. But that doesn't mean you can't meet a Buddha. All right. That's it.
Thank you.
Alicia's always in her car. She's always helping. She must be helping people all the time. Are you helping people all the time, Alicia? Obviously. All right, good. All right. That's it. I need to go have breakfast.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Enjoy your meal.
Keep
Bye-bye.
studying. You
Yeah.
listen close. You can get enlightened in this life.
Yes, clear.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You have to
You
study
have
really hard. You have to meditate a lot. You have to find a teacher, not me, a real teacher, and help them, serve them, like Geshe Michael. And you have to do some great service in the world. All right? And some kind of yoga, qigong, and eventually tantra. Okay?
okay.
Yeah.
At some point, you'll start meeting Buddhas. First, you'll be suspicious, like, what? Hmm, okay, that's a little weird. Then, then they'll just tell you one day, they'll be like, and you'll be like, yes, mom? And they're like, mom? And you'll be like, mom, you're a Buddha the whole time? It's like, of course. Or dad, or your boyfriend, or your husband, or whoever, or your dog.
Or everybody.
Not all at once, though, ma'am.
Why not?
I don't know. You tell me.
Maybe I'm the last one. Last one, not
Even if
enlightened.
you're the last one, doesn't mean you're going to see everybody as a Buddha simultaneously in one
All
day.
right. Okay.
Mm. What did Asanga see first? What did Arya Asanga see first as a Buddha?
Uh, a dog? Is it that story?
A dog. Yeah.
Mhm.
Are you saying you're better than Arya Asanga, Mariana?
Never.
I'm messing with you. I hope you see everyone as a Buddha simultaneously right after this call.
But
Or do
it
I?
doesn't hurt suspecting everybody of being a Buddha.
Yeah, start with your suspicion. All right, that's what you have to do to get enlightened. Start now. Bye. I gotta go.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.